Good Friday, everyone, and welcome to my 5-minute Friday video. A common thought that I hear from a lot of women that I coach is, I don't have enough time. And truth be told, we all have the same amount of time. There's exactly 24 hours in a day. We all have the same amount of time. And outside of sleep, how we choose to use the other remaining hours is up to us. We all live busy lives between family, work, volunteerism, maintaining and cultivating relationships, running a household and or a business. It's not uncommon to think we haven't been as productive as we would like. So let's talk about some strategies and insights related to the use of our time, productivity, and the potential of burnout if we keep going and going without taking a break. We may be in the computer era, but unlike computers that have the capacity for taking and churning out massive amounts of data and information and feeds off of a battery, you and I are not built the same way. While you can try to work nonstop, your brain just isn't designed for that. And sooner or later, fatigue builds up, and no matter how you try and rest up, it takes longer and longer for you to recover. Raise your hand if you've had the intention to just check your email on your smartphone, your laptop, or desktop, and before you know it, 5 hours has gone by. You haven't eaten lunch, you haven't even taken a pee break. You're tired and wonder where did the time go and what have you accomplished. All you know is that your to-do list isn't checked off, and you start to complain about not having enough time. In some instances, burnout sets in, and recovery from that is near impossible. Tony Schwartz talks about a growing number of research that suggests that we are most productive when we move between periods of high focus and intermittent rest. So for you exercisers out there, you've heard the term intermittent exercise. Your body is more apt to burn more calories and fat if you mix high intensity workouts with lower intensity exercises for a set amount of time. And given that your brain is the largest and strongest muscle your body has, then it makes sense to me that you would get the most efficient and productive use out of it if you mixed a high level of concentration with periods of rest. So let me explain. Here's 5 steps to increase productivity and add in a bit of self-care. Marie Folio actually has an acronym for these steps called RESET. Step 1, R is for review. Review your day and plan your tasks and your breaks the night before. Why? You will then enter the new day already knowing what you're doing and when. It takes the guesswork out for you and doesn't give your mind a chance to talk you into adding something else. You also know when you will take those breaks. And research also suggests that if you plan where and when you'll take a specific action, you are doubling your chances of accomplishing it. How many breaks should you schedule during the day? Generally 5 to 15 minutes for every 90 hours of dedicated focused work. And everyone's different, and you'll have to find your sweet spot on this. Step 2, E is for easy to remember. You want to be sure to remember taking your breaks. Schedule them in as if they were an appointment. Add them to your appointment book. Add a notification on your phone or email, or set up a timer on your phone. Or you can even do the old-fashioned way and set an egg timer. Step 3. S is for step away from the work. Literally, get up from your workspace. This will help regroup and refocus your mind. And as you're setting up a new habit for yourself, you may even want to shut down your computer altogether and turn off your phone. This helps to prevent any cheating. And you know what I mean by that. You're going to say, well, I think I'll just check my email. And 1 email leads to 3, and so on. Fun fact. That searching the web, checking your emails uses the same mental energy as your work project. It's no wonder you're drained and brain dead, tired, and feeling unproductive by the end of the day. Step 4. E is for exercise. Move around. Once you step away from your work, take a walk around the block, do some stretching, go get some water to hydrate. It's a known fact that exercise gets your heart pumping and oxygen into your lungs and to your brain, fueling it with creativity, mental clarity, and focus. Water isn't just important for your body, but hydration fuels the brain waves as well. Step 5. T is for tune back into your work project. And if you've completed it, start the next one on your list. Where attention goes, energy flows. If you aren't at an office job or work from home, all of these strategies are just as effective if you're running errands and managing your long to-do list of household and family tasks. Okay, make it a great weekend ahead. Practice self-love and self-compassion, and remember that liking yourself is non-negotiable. I'd love to see how these tips have worked for you. Please feel free to leave your feedback and comments below, and I'll see you next week.